Hey, Nick. Hey, Paul. How are you guys doing?
Hey Jim,
Good.
how you doing?
I
Hey,
am.
Jim.
Let me go ahead and introduce Nick. My name's Jim McCord. We're here with Paul Wheeler from the UK and Nicholas Ashill from New Zealand. Nick, I'm going to go ahead and let you explain what you started back in May of 2017, what happened to you, and how you're going to finish it this year. Nicholas Ashill from New Zealand. Go ahead, Nick.
Hey, thank you, Jim, for the introduction. So, Nick Ashill, I started my run across America on the 14th of May, 2017. I wanted to push myself physically and mentally and raise awareness of a horrible illness of the lungs called pulmonary fibrosis. My mum died from that illness in 2015. So I started my run 14th of May, 17, and ran just under 4,000 kilometers following Route 66. But sadly, on the 2nd of August 17, I was involved in a hit and run accident about 35 kilometers west of West Jefferson, part of rural Ohio. And my run was certainly over at that time. And I spent the next 3 months in hospital, learning to walk again, and told that I probably would never run again. But 16 surgeries later, and a lot of physiotherapy and going right back to basics in the gym, I'm planning to return to America in just under 65 days to finish the last 1,000 kilometers and start from the exact spot that I was hit in 2017. And I'm doing it with a phenomenal support crew, 2 individuals who have also run across America themselves. And that's Jim McCord and Paul Wheeler. Jim interviewed me literally a few days before I was hit in 2017. So we developed a great connection during that interview. And Paul Wheeler, wow, what can I say about Paul? We connected on social media. He was doing his run across America at the same time I was, and we certainly kept in contact and supported each other during the highs and lows of our own runs. And I'm in awe, both of them, that they're able to come back to America and support me to achieve my dream. And I'm so excited to be doing that with them very soon.
Well, Nick, I can't tell you how excited I am that you are allowing me to be part of your support crew along with Paul. And just very briefly, like you had mentioned, I met you actually 3 days. It was July 30th, 3 days before your unfortunate hit and run accident. And I having run across America myself in 2002, I love meeting with other runners who are running across the country. And I had been following you on your Facebook page, which, by the way, is what we have up there right now. Actually, this isn't your Facebook page. This is your website, nickruns.america.org.nz. And we also have a Facebook page, Nick Runs America on Facebook. You have that page. But I was following you on that page and on USA Crossers. And as you ran through Ohio, I messaged you to see if I could meet with you. And you graciously said yes. And I drove up to meet with you and, spent a couple hours with you, did a short interview. And then daggone it, 3 days later, the most unfortunate thing happened. And I have to say, we all see a lot of comebacks in life, but your comeback is truly the most inspirational and the most epic comeback that I have ever witnessed. And I'm thrilled to be a part of it. I am just so thrilled. Can't wait to start the end of May this year. And I'm going to go ahead and let Paul share how he met with you and why he's excited also. Go ahead, Paul, it's all yours.
Yeah, so hi guys, how you going? My name's Paul Wheeler, I'm from the UK. So in 2017, I also ran across America. I started a few weeks after Nick did. I started on the 1st of June, 2017. At this point, I was completely unaware, admittedly, of Nick. We'd never met in person. We never ever spoken in life. Somehow, somewhere across America, our paths crossed, and we got to a point where we were communicating daily. Then obviously the unfortunate day came round, and I was well behind Nick, even though I only started two weeks after him. Because of the amount of miles Nick was running a day compared to me, he was miles down the road. I think I was still back in Iowa or Indiana. I'm not too sure where I was on the precise date, on the 2nd of August 2017, when Nick got hit. But and I knew something had happened because the radio silence had obviously kicked in, and there was no updates on Nick's Facebook page or Instagram. And then obviously a few days later, it filtered through as to what had happened. And then, you know, at this point, I was speaking with Jim on quite a regular basis as well. When I finally got my ass into Ohio, I met with Jim, and we went to visit Nick in hospital, which was it was a tough day, I think, all round. I think tough is a good word to use, but that was the start of what now is a good bond and friendship, I believe, between the three of us. I then continued my run to New York. I finished my run in September of that year, and then I flew back to Ohio to see Nick again. And then a few years later, when Nick was back in the UK, we met up. And now, over the course of the last year or so, since this plan's been being put together, he's invited me to join him to finish this dream that he had back in 2017. And a bit like Jim just stated, I feel overwhelmed and really privileged to be part of this team and to help Nick across that finish line. And I can't wait. I can't wait.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Paul. And then Nick, just very briefly, are you going to be running on Route 40 all the way to New York from near Columbus, or is there some variation to that route?
There's a little bit of variation, but in the main, it is US 40. That's right, Jim.
So anybody, whether you're a runner or not, if you have any interest, I'm sure Nick would love, you can run with him, walk with him, meet up with Nick at any point along the way. And what is the planned or estimated finish date in Coney Island in New York City, Nick?
Yeah, I'm estimating around 18, 19 days. So hopefully around 18, 19, maybe before of June. That's the target finish date, and maybe a substantial hot dog at Coney Island at the end of it.
Without a doubt.
I'll just say one more thing. When Paul and I had never met with Paul either. And like Paul mentioned, when Paul and I drove to meet with Nick that first time in the hospital, it was an overwhelming day. And we spoke with Nick's family and one or more of the doctors. And at that time, they didn't even know if you would walk again, Nick, which was, you know, it's just a horrendous time for you, especially in your family. But Paul, I'm sure, remembers as I do that you said that you would walk again and that you would run again and that you were going to finish this at some point. And Paul and I both said, well, when you do, we will be your support crew. So here we are. And yeah.
A promise is a promise, right?
Absolutely. And there's nothing we'd rather be doing. So we're looking forward to it. Very quickly here, this is Nick's website, nickruns.america.org.nz. And this is Nick's Facebook page, Nick Runs America. So you can follow him there, and we'd love to meet up with you. Any final words from you, Nick?
There are so many people that I'm looking forward to, reconnecting with in America and expressing my gratitude. And that includes, nurses, physios, surgeons, the local community in Columbus, Ohio. And at the same time, obviously connecting with the two of you and sharing our stories. And I think, finally, which is really important, is to express the gratitude towards my family who have got me back on my feet and have got me to the stage where I'm able to run long distances again, and honoring my mum, and spreading more awareness about pulmonary fibrosis.
And correct me if I'm wrong, I don't remember if you mentioned it or not on our short video here. Some of the doctors are actually going to meet with you and run a short while with you through Columbus, are they not?
They are indeed, yeah. The orthopedics guy, plastics and general surgeon from Ohio State University Hospital, the Wexner Medical Center. They're going to be joining us for a few miles, which is very, very exciting.
Unbelievable what they've done. Unbelievable that you came back this far, Nick. We can't wait to do it. We'll see you the end of May. Looking so forward to it.
That's awesome. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Paul.
Can't wait. See you soon. See you soon, mate.